As I was saying, aloha, aloha, aloha to all of you beautiful people on this wonderful afternoon on hot and muggy. That's how hot it was. I forgot to turn on my mic. Sorry about that. You guys trust me to do a good job every time, and I actually had to run back down here by my house down here and pick up a key piece of equipment that I forgot, and I was halfway to the beach and I could not do it without it, so I had to run back here. But I did get the best Hawaiian coffee in all the Hawaiian Islands right there. Sorry about the no audio, guys. I'll do that all over again. Let's see, who was it? Colleen and Rick and Linda, Diane, the notifier, Godmother, good to see you. John, always good to see you. No sound? Now you can hear me now. Yes, we're on Kahio. On Kahio and Kanamoku? Oh no, Kalaimoku. Kalaimoku. We're right in front of the Dina DeLuca, the infamous Dina DeLuca shop. Right across from the Marriott. Actually, I'll tell you about that. Let me just make a little bit of an adjustment here. Aloha, Judith and Kat Roy. Nancy, good to see you. Sandra, good to see you. Cheryl, Ken, Kathy. Boy, the whole gang's here, man. We could take over the world with this gang we got here, man. Isn't that a beautiful building? I just have to make an adjustment on a little piece of equipment here. All right, here we go. We're cooking with gas now, boy. Yeah, we are on Kahio. And right down there, just to give you some bearings on where we are, International Marketplace is 4 blocks that way on the right side of the street. The fork in the road with Kalakaua, Kahio, and Alamoana Boulevard, it's not really those three together, but that's a street right down there. Hilton Hawaiian Village is straight through that way. The Fort DeRusi is right through there. Right straight down this way is the street that we go to see the turtles often at the Waikiki Reef. How's the wind? Wind is really blowing, which is great because it is hot. Did I mention how hot it was? You'll be here on April 18th. Fantastic. Aloha, Auditor. Good to see you, as always. But seriously, guys, don't feel sorry for me because the wind is blowing, so it's not as hot. I know you're really upset for me, but I'll forge ahead. No hill for a mountain man, as my father always said. So please don't feel sorry. Don't feel like you need to send money or give me your condolences. I'll make it. I'll survive. Aloha, Valerie and Enki. I know, Steve. I appreciate it. Steph, rather, I appreciate it. No sound from the wind? All right, very good. All right, so what would you gangsters like to do? I actually walked into the Aloha Amigo restaurant. I was wanting to try and maybe just go in there and do a walk and talk with those guys, but I thought better of it. We'll just do a proper let's eat when it's time. So the reason that we didn't do the capsule hotel today is because they had to cancel it because they're putting in security cameras. Why they didn't know that yesterday, that they had this scheduled maintenance for today when they scheduled our live stream, I have no idea. I'm not happy about rescheduling those types of things. But nonetheless, we're going to do it Tuesday, and I think it'll be, I did a complete walkthrough of that place yesterday, and it's quite cool. It's a really good, really cool place. Oh, Rick, wow, that's pretty soon, 7 weeks. Yeah, Janet, I'm not sure though. I mean, it's like right now the wind is died down, so it's hot. So now I'm not sure how much of this I'm going to be able to take. We probably need to get down towards the water a little bit so it's not as hot. Aloha, Gerard. Oh, Showmac, thanks for reminding me. Everybody like and share. If you're hating the stream because Lance is on here, go ahead and hit like. If you're liking it because Lance is on here, hit like. Share it. Do what you got to do. It's not, Janet. I was a little bit miffed. I told her all about it. I told the gentleman or the girl that I spoke to yesterday. She was a girl, a young girl. I spoke to her. And she was all into it. I told her all about it. She says, "Oh, we have influencers come here all the time." I said, "No. Please don't call me. That's not what we're doing." I said, "We're going to do a live stream." And after I explained it, I said, "This is a benefit. This is why it will be so much better than a 30 or 60 second walkthrough live stream with an Instagram model, because I've seen a bunch of them." I said they had beautiful photography and they are well produced, but this is going to be a live stream. And I said, what I also want to do is encourage you to log in, either you or one of your representatives log in during the stream and answer questions or do responses or something, because I told her, I said, what you're going to get is you're going to get the best unpaid focus group you have ever gotten. Because these are people, meaning you guys, these are people who come to Hawaii often and who will give you their candid input. And she says, "Oh, what if they don't like it?" I said, "Well, I can tell you right now, a bunch of them don't like it because it's too small, it's too expensive." But there are going to be a number of people who like this, the layout, like the setup. It'll be more like the the hostel people. People like going to hostels and things like that. I said, but I told her, I said, I don't think hostel people are going to be paying $120 to $149. And she said they may be working on the prices. But I also told her, I said, to be honest with you too, I also don't think that the price, I personally don't think, after looking at, I don't think the price coming down is going to change the occupancy level more than 5 or 10%, simply because I think the people that are off put by the price are also off put by the privacy itself. Because I don't think if you made it, well, I mean, let me ask you guys, I mean, they're beautiful rooms, they're brand new, they're well appointed, and it looks really kind of cool. But if you've ever stayed at a capsule hotel, they do try and keep the noise down and what have you, but the issue is that it's still a capsule, and I don't think that people that are going to be rocked by the price are going to like the lack of real privacy. Even though you're closed in a capsule and you can shut the window down and there's privacy and they look really cool. So let me ask you, if you've seen the capsule hotel videos that we've actually put them on, the photos of them on the Facebook page, would any of you stay there for $129 a night? You get, there's a communal shower for men's showers and women's showers. There's internet. There's a business center, a big business center. It's on the 14th floor with beautiful views, and they're individual capsules. You have headphones, Wi-Fi. They look really nice. Would you, you're watching me? Okay, good. Would any of you stay there for $129 a night? No. Actually, you know what? I should have said it like this. If you would stay there at 129, put in a 1. If you wouldn't stay there, put in a 2, because I can track those a lot easier. So put in number 1 for 129 a night, that you would stay there, or 2, that you would not stay there. Because I told her, I said this lady, I said, you will never ever get a focus group this qualified for cheap. Because this focus group is exactly the demographic, not necessarily for your venue, but they are 100% the core demographic for people coming to Hawaii. I said these people come to Hawaii 1 to 5 times a year. They spend money when they're here. They're not cheap, you know, so they're your core demographic. Now, whether your core demographic of your product is one other thing. Wow, okay. Okay, let's do the same thing. If it were $89 a night, from $129 to $89, would you stay if it were $89 a night? If you would, we need to change those numbers. If you would stay, put in a 3. If you wouldn't stay, put in a 4 at $89 a night. If you would, put in a 3. If you wouldn't, put in a 4. And I wanted to show her these numbers and these types of remarks because I said, these people who are going to be on the stream are absolutely the people that will tell you exactly what you want because they're, you know, for the most part, highly educated. They know Hawaii, or they don't know it at all, which is good because if they don't know it at all, then you're going to hear from them as well. And I said, that's something that you don't get with influencers that you will get with us that'll be invaluable to you guys. But I also told them, I said, you absolutely, positively need to have someone on your staff on the chat just to make an introduction, just to say hello, that type of thing. Gerard, I figured you would. I figured Lance would too if you're going by yourself. I think the people who go there will be single Asian women. They'll go in couples, like they usually travel 2, 3, 4 at a time. I think they'll stay there because those capsule hotels are ingrained in their culture. You know, they use them all the time. I think probably single American women that are traveling together would. I think younger guys, younger men would go. I personally would. For me, myself, I personally would never do it. I would do it just to be kind of cool and fun and see if it was like, but I would never stay there multiple nights. Yeah, see, it's not too tiny for me, Lance. I can almost stand up and walk inside the capsule. I don't have to lay down. Yeah, see, that's what I'm thinking, Jacqueline. I think it's going to be really, really focused on the younger, hip people because it's not, in my opinion, it's not enough of a difference between what you can pay at Beachcomber. You know, Beachcombers, yeah, granted, it's $129, $149. I think those are the two rates, $149 and $129 and $149. I believe that's the rates at the capsule hotel. Let's say $149. It's not that much difference to go stay at Beachcomber for $285, in my opinion. I mean, it's almost double, but I mean, look what you get. You know, you get your own room, you get a lanai, you get your own shower, you have, you know, all the Wi-Fi that you want. You know, to me, that's kind of where the rate and the amenities make a split. What do you guys think? Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point, Wendy. When I first read that, I was thinking, well, a party of two, like if it's two dudes that are like, they're friends, you're right, for $250 or over $300, they could get their own room. You're right. That's a really good point. You know, that's something I didn't ask. I don't know if they have a 2-room. Dale? No, Dale's not here. I really don't think that they have a room for 2 people. And that's a very, very good point. Wow, I didn't even think of that. Why would a guy and a girl who are traveling together that are, you know, they're in a couple, why would they travel separate? And then the single traveling male is probably not going to want, I mean, I think they need to really, really rethink that rate. That rate's got to come down less than 100 to even pull in people, I think. But we'll see. They may just be really focusing on the Japanese market. But we'll see. It'll be great. Yeah, Dana's got a good point too. Yeah, but Dale's not there though. Look at Steak Shack. I think they're gonna go that way. I think they're gonna split. I think they're going to be here and over there. I think that's where the yeah, there are going to be no turtles here, man. Look how low it is. You know what I almost did? I went and had a beer. By the way, thank you, Ann Without an E and Mr. Ann Without an E. I met them for a beer the other day at Halikoa. Wonderful to meet up with them. But what time is it? They're probably on one of these planes right up here, crying and flying, crying and flying. You see, that's how I would do, Gerard. You know, that's actually kind of a good thing that they canceled, because now it's a little bit incumbent upon them to maybe give us a discount, because they weren't picking up when I was putting down when I was asking about a discount yesterday. But let's get a 2-day stay and put you in there. Gerard, you could live stream it, give us a live review. But anyway, the reason I was bringing that up about Ann Without an E is that when we were walking back, she showed you, you know, the waves that were coming up. It was really super high tide. Not only that, but there was the probably most opaque rainbow I had ever seen, and it went all the way from Manoa, all the way over here, and it landed right on Diamond Head. She took some photos of it. I did too, but I didn't post them. But the other thing was, this was full of water. You know how excited that made me. All the way around. All the way around. It was great. Look at how clear that water is. And I brought my filter with me too today, in case we started to see some turtles and what have you. Yeah, it's a beautiful day, huh? Yeah, Ann was saying, she goes, it never gets old, even though we come to, you know, some of these same places when I'm in town. But now that I think I'm almost 100% clear of that bug that was in me, we want to start getting out of town. So we may go do something this weekend. I wanted to go to China Walls and Spitting Cave this weekend. And maybe just do a drive around. Yeah, not a no shower interview. Well, there goes our OnlyFans revenue, Gerard. There's some cool fish fighting right there. I think the Asia market, I'm not sure how many units they have. I'm going to guess, I'm totally guessing 40, 50 units, I would guess. Something along those lines. I think they're really going to go after the Asia market, because you have to do so much, you know, remarketing and re-educating for the American people to take that, you know, take that jump. I really think so, because all the things that you guys are talking about, that's what every American's thinking about. And that's what I told I think her name is Mariko. I think that's her name. I said, you're going to get the best feedback from Americans, because you're getting, I'm sorry, from Americanized type travelers, because you're going to get a mix from Canadians, Australians, people from New Zealand, Europe, you know, on whether they or not. She goes, oh, I hope they do. And I just, yeah. Oh, I'm not going to say a word, nothing at all. Where are the turtles? and all the fish. This guy's throwing, he just threw some tortillas in the water, and there are no fish coming around. One big angelfish right there. Whose anniversary is it? No, they're male female. I think they're male female. They look separated, and they may just have locking doors on there, and yeah, I don't know. Well, you know what? There are hostels right down the street that are $149 and $189. Waikiki, what is it? Waikiki. I think it's a funky name. It's either Waikiki Beach or Beach Waikiki Hostel. It's right over there off of Cartwright, right behind Queen Kapiolani Hotel. Wendy, I think you looked at it. I mean, not to stay there, but you looked at it before. But I did too. It's like $149 or $179 and it's a hostel. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. It's beautiful, nice looking, but man, no chance would I stay there. For another 100, you get your own room. So when I came by here yesterday, was it? Yesterday or the day before? When this was all solid water all the way around there, you can tell all these little fish who are in here were getting out because they were bigger fish, bigger sardines than some of the solid black ones were in here. And excuse me, it's amazing that they don't get caught, but you see these fish right here by where that crab is, those little fish, they get caught in here. But I also think they like to stay in here because they have plenty of food and they have no predators that come in here. But boy, when that water starts pushing in here, man, those predators come in here. I'll bet you they're having a buffet on these little fish. All right, where you guys want to go? You want to go that way and pick up Lucille's poke and my my smoothie, or do you want to go that way and go towards Hilton Hawaiian Village? That's probably Ann right there. Bye, Ann. Sorry. If you're really quiet, you can hear her crying right now. Allison Carter, happy anniversary. How many anniversaries is it? Where? Not in Hawaii, you haven't. Or not in Waikiki proper, you haven't. The closest thing to the hostels are those Hawaii Heritage and the Breakers, and then the actual true. Actually, you know what? There's a hostel right around the corner from on Seaside, catty corner from the Aloha Steakhouse. That's a really, really popular one. And I see some nice looking people, or clean looking people, go in and out of there all the time. But it's usually single, you know, individual, not individual, but they're single females that are couples, and then guys that are, you know, like individual travelers. And it's pretty nice back there. I've not been back inside of it, but it looks really nice. All right, Colleen Tui. Oh, we can go to the Koa Booze Shack, but it's just right there. I'll just go there and sit. You wanted to go do that? I'm for either one. We could go right there. We can go over there to Barefoot Beach. That's just a longer haul, but we're going to go right straight through Kalakaua. Boring old, same old street. 10 wonderful years. You're telling me there is a hostel for $50 in Waikiki? Prove it. If it's $50, complete cost, everything, I'll buy you dinner. Here she comes back. Yeah, but what I meant was this and that, and here's the other thing, and I'm sorry because I thought, and here's the thing. If you're wrong, you owe me dinner. That'll be 3 you owe me. Actually, we zeroed that out. So she doesn't owe me any dinner. Actually, no, I do owe her one. But it's not an apology. It's just because someone said I owe it to her because I've been mean to her on the streams. My boss said, Terry said, you better be nice to her. I'm like, why? That's where she's going to get eaten up. Cheryl, you watch. $50. No, thank you. All right, what'd you guys decide? 1, we go to Barefoot Beach. 2, we go sit right there and get Lucille a little bit of hot dog, not a big piece. We'll sit there and have a beer and watch the water and the sailboats. That's Turtle Canyon right out there. Let's go. 1 or 2. I'm with Patty. Cheryl says 2, please. Do you just want to see it, Cheryl? If you want to just see it, I'll walk over there and show it to you. Or do you want to see the experience of just going over there and having a drink and all that? She can only have a teeny piece of hot dog, but she likes poke just as much, man. That poke is no joke. Poke. Sorry. Wow, a lot more 2s than I thought. Who's winning? Looks like the 2s won. 2s win there. Amazing place to sit. Let's go see it. Maybe jam full. We'll go check it out. That way, if the tide comes up, we can come running over here. See all this? That's what those turtles eat. All that moss down there. See how it's exposed in the sun? It grows like you wouldn't believe. This is a little bit too close for them to come see it, or come eat. That kid almost hit me with a rock. I think this is a great little find. Oh, there's a seal. Look at that. Look at that big old stinking seal, man. God dang, that's a big one. That's the same one I think was over here the other day. Wow. Big old fat dude. Looks like a dude.
Yeah, right here. Because we cannot see when you go down there.
Look at all that moss he has on him. That's actually how Lucille sleeps. Look at his big old fat head. He's upside down. Check it out, guys. I'll get on his face. Everybody thinks he's dead. All these people behind me like, he's dead. He's dead. He'll get water in his nose or something like that, and then he'll just and get up and hop away or something. Well, that's a big old boy, huh? It's funny how they get water pushed right up into their nose, and they don't even, it doesn't even bother them. Look at the marks on his belly. But he's not breathing. Look at it. Watch, I'll hold it right on his stomach. I don't see him breathing at all. There he goes. He's moving there. But I don't see him breathe at all. Excuse, is that a male or female? It's a female, really? Wow. 25 years old, isn't that one? How can you tell it's a girl?
So she has 4 nipples, and then also they're attached. So this is Rocky.
Oh, that's Rocky?
Yeah.
For sure. Oh, okay. Wow.
Animal sick.
No, she's
I know.
sleep like that for hours and hours and hours. Just, yeah. Hear her, what she said, that is Rocky. She's 25. And she can tell because of, she's like been attacked, and she says she has 4 nipples. That's how you tell. I can't tell. She's been there for hours like that. So so you know what? We were debating whether Rocky was big or not, because I hadn't seen her. I mean, the first time I saw her was years ago. Long time ago. And I just saw her from way afar on this last couple of times she had a baby. But that's the seal that has the baby that births him over there at Kaimana Hotel or Kaimana Beach. What do you mean Janet was right about what? That is so cool. Are those scratches, or is that fat on it? Fat wrinkles?
Scratches.
From what do you think?
I mean the rocks, and I mean honestly anything.
Huh?
Honestly anything.
Yeah.
They also have claws.
Yeah.
So it could be from other seals.
Oh, just scratching her and stuff? Yeah. But what a life, huh?
You know about her?
Let's go. Thank you, ma'am.
It's all rock. I don't like it. But if you want to do, you can go into the water.
It's I've said this before, but it's just funny that you see people that have such a, I get it, you know, a lot of people don't see seals, but in La Jolla, there are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them during pupping season and what have you. And then down in Mexico, man, they're all over the place in Cabo. They'll run up on, especially in Cabo, like in the cove there, you'll be sitting on your boat, and they'll come up and just jump up on the they'll come run up and jump on the side of the boat. Look at that big old, is that a car? That's not a military, that's a cargo ship of some sort. Man, look at that. Yeah, look at this. Let me show you on my nifty new zoom that I'm all up in now. I'm gonna overuse this now, you watch. Look at that. Wow. Yeah, the seal's right here. You know what's coming, don't you? I'll get you a little piece of hot dog. Little piece. Oh, shoot. Do I have any money? Doggone it, I forgot. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, I do. I got money. So this is the Oasis Koa, or no, Koa Oasis. I just think this is a steal of a just a little location. You look at this. See these prices? We were mentioning these the other day, but someone take a screenshot or something so we could for sure see these are the prices. It's excellent. Love that. Hey there, what's going on, brother? Good to see you again. We're gonna have a water and an iced tea, please.
I don't have iced tea.
Whatever then, doesn't matter.
I have sodas or juices, but no iced tea. Orange, pineapple, cranberry, guava.
I have a longboard. Yeah. See how I went from one to another real quick? Yeah, there's pickleball going on right back behind us. I'll show you. How much was this? God, I forgot. What a dummy. Oh yeah, this place is something else, man. It's so there's the regular drinks. There's the drinks, and they have like military and they have public. Yeah, here's the menu. I'll show you in two right here. And these right here, man, I'm telling you, they're those Mai Tais, they are dark. So I'm assuming that means they're strong. Yeah. No cover charge, and the water's not 100% perfect here, but oh, here's my friend. You guys remember this lady? I'll show you in just a minute.
Oh man, I don't do cashier.
Oh, that's right. I thought it was the opposite. I thought you didn't do. Oh, okay, good. Okay, that's right. I was actually like, man, I don't have any cash, but I have my card. Can I do it like that? You just be real careful. You stick. Yeah. All right. Thanks, ma'am. My wife, she keeps walking. I wanted to buy her some.
This is for you guys.
All right, bro.
Nice to see you both again.
Good to see you.
Yep.
There you go, brother. Yes.
No need.
Yes.
No need. You good, my brother? Seriously.
All right, bro. I appreciate that. That lady walked right past the I wanted to get her buy her rice cakes, and she left. I bought them from her all the time, and now she just walks right by. Thank you for that. That's very nice. Thank you for the hot dog too. She loves it.
Yes, I see you. I see you.
She wanted to come here. She remembered last time, man. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. You have a great day. Chemo's his name. Such a good guy. Hey, man. Thank you. Check this out. That lady, do you guys remember that lady that sells the rice cakes? Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, Lucy. She sells the rice cakes, or not rice cakes. Diane, what is it that lady sells? Those rice pudding type things, you know, the bread. Not bread. Mochi? No. Doggone it. And I was going to buy two of them. I was going to buy two and then have her give away two last time, and she just walked right past me. Ooh. Lucille, look at this, huh? Hot dog. Mochi, yes, Diane, thank you. That's what it was. And that lady's legit too. I mean, I don't know who would scam and lie about making their own mochi and bring it out on the beach, but people say, oh, she's scamming. I don't care. If she's out here walking the beach selling that stuff, she deserves a break. I wish she'd come back. Okay, guys. Come by here and see Chemo every time you come by here. Come by and see Chemo, and he won't take tips, but I'm going to throw something in his jar and walk away. And then, ooh-wee. That's what it is. It's rice. That's what it is, Dale. That's what it is. It's rice, and it's, ooh, how's that? Ooh-wee. It's a good hot dog, huh? You never get this at home for a reason. Oh, look. Are you through with your chair, sir?
All done, yeah.
Thank you. Hang on, guys.
I won't bring it back. I mean, we'll come back and show you. Keep back here. probably transfer to you.
You know, even if you're not in the mood for a beer, when you have a nice ice cold beer on the beach, you're suddenly in the mood for it. All right, hang on. So, Waikiki Wendy Silva, this will be your supper, your apology dinner, and you get a beer. You know what? I can't tell you what mochi is. I know it has rice and butter and like candy or something in it, I think. Roger, Dale's saying what it is. It's sweet rice cake. It is nasty. Not nasty, but it's just way too sweet. Oh my goodness, sweet, sweet, sweet. I'll turn the camera to the right and left in just a minute. I just don't want to put these people on blast if I don't have to. Yeah, the good part about this is that you can be, the tide is really low right now, but man, this is like oceanfront. If you want to sit here and do some people watching, watch the boats go by, I'll do a pan left and right here in just a minute. Once these people go by, so you guys get an idea. I think it has it's butter and rice, but they make them in like a block, and so you can eat them like a. I've only had one bite before, but it's like rice candy. It's just buttery, not. Okay, let me show you. It's better when you're when the ocean is up a little bit more and you see more wave action, which will happen in about an hour, hour and a half. Boy, this is Fran. This is let me show you. That's what it looks like. You've probably passed by this place a lot, but it's called the Koa Oasis Booze Shack. It's on the Halikoa grounds. It's managed by the military. So that's why you see military pricing and public pricing on all their food. And you can get you know what I should do? No, I don't want to. I was going to say I should order one of those combo meals so you guys can see what's in it and how it looks. But it's really just a drink. I'll do that another time and make it just like an official kind of a let's eat, so we can do it as a standalone video, because I want to give them some props. But you get a drink like this. You get not a beer, but I think you get a soft drink about this size. You get a bag of chips and a hot dog for $10.50. It's a good deal, and it's a big hot dog. It's not, see this? It's like not one of those little, it's like that kind of hot dog, that big one. I don't know what you're talking about, Kylo Wendy. Yeah, it's like a Rice Krispie, but with real rice, not crispy rice, and it has it's like, I wish she'd come back by, that sucker. She had a big old box full, so she needed to sell some. The last time, I think I did it on the stream. I may not have done it on the stream. Last time I bought, I think they're $5 each or $10 each. So I bought two, and I told her to give two away. I bought two, and I said give them away but make the people. That's what it was. I said give them away to the next people that buy two or more, but make them buy two or more. 6 o'clock. Close at 6 o'clock. But you know, it says 6 o'clock, but Kailua, Wendy Silva, didn't they? Weren't they open when we were here, or not? I think I'm not sure. I thought they were open when we were here. Maybe they're open on Friday, Saturdays. But it's not a, gosh, I know I say this a lot, but look at how quick that big old tanker is moving. I mean, you can see it moving.
Coast Guard. Yeah, Coast Guard.
Because once they get out of this harbor up here, they're in obviously very, very deep ocean. They can just open that bad boy up. How many of you remember coming out here the other, probably a year or two ago? It was a big deal, and two big old submarines came up out there, and it looked like two long boats. One submarine looked like two boats. So it came up out of the ocean like this, up a little bit. So you saw the big, kind of the beak part of it came up, and it looked like two boats together, but that was only one submarine. And people were looking, going, "Oh my God, look at that big old, that long boat out there." And then the other one comes up right in front of it. They're kind of staggered a little bit, and that, I could not believe that a submarine was that big. It eclipsed the Holocaust, the Nahoku over here, and the Holokai out there. I mean, it was, that one submarine was so long. Oh, that's right, yeah. That's right, it was really dark. I tried to hide that hot dog and Lucille was not having it. She goes, "Boy, I can smell hot dog. Don't tell me we don't have any more." Oh, she moved. Rocky turned all the way around and moved, so her booty's pointing towards the, oh, she's moving around now. Her booty's pointing directly at the water, and her face, I guess she got tired of her face getting smashed with the waves. But isn't that cool that that's Rocky? I mean, I haven't seen her that up close in 10 years or so. Let me turn it this way a little bit, let you give a different view. There's some diamond head. How's that? Do you like that view, or do you like the view straight out better? Yeah, let's talk about that a second. It's raining in New Zealand. What's the weather like where you are? Because Dale said, "Dale, I can't believe it's snowing in Denver." Good Lord. No, you can't. She knows when there's food around for sure. This dog has the best nose. I swear to you, she has the best nose of any dog I've ever met. It's actually freaky how crazy it is. So Dale said he had snow, which, why in the world would you live in a place that has snow this time of any year, any time of year? Look at him. Look at that boat. He's turning now. He's going to pour on some gas and go get to China, probably Asia, or maybe North America. They had 3 tugboats pull him out, and they flew him out here to, not out to here, but maybe back over here, and then they turn around. But those tugboats are something else. It's 68 in the 40s in Kansas. Hey, was anybody in Missouri or Arkansas with that tornado yesterday? I saw that on TV. Wow. Ruth, not the daughter, is 40 or 30. Yes, Sydney, you're dead. You're dead in the middle of your summer right now, right? Are you so upset because there's no more hot dog? There isn't any, I promise you. She moved up the beach again a little more. Nice and sunny. It's sunny, 2 degrees. Wanda, goodness. before the tariffs go up. Man, the tariffs are such good. I mean, if you're in the market on a daily basis, those tariffs were a godsend the last 2 days. Snow in Minnesota the last 2 days. Good Lord, man. So I didn't see. Did anyone say that they were in the tornado yesterday in I think it was Arkansas and Missouri area. Coeur d'Alene. Where's Coeur d'Alene? Not Coeur d'Alene. 37 in Alberta. Yeah, I said the name wrong, Dale. That's Idaho. You're right. I was talking about another place. It sounds like that, but that's not what it was. Is that by Port Ludlow, Sue? Do you know where Port Ludlow is? Man, she moved quite a bit up the beach. She plans on staying there a while, it looks like. 50 degrees in Illinois. Hello, Patty. So what are some of the dates that you guys are coming here? How many days before you get here? If you're coming in 2025. I'll be in Mexico in about 18 days, 19 days. I agree with that, Lance. I received some colorful direct messages, or that Terry did. Everybody thinks all the messages go to Terry, which is great. Most of them, they think that. But I've got a lot of good advice. Let me back up. I got a lot of advice on the talking about tariffs in Canada and politics. They said, this is not a political channel. You should never mention that. You should never talk about politics. You should never talk about tariffs. And we were talking about travel. That's what we were talking about. But I get it. I get it. People don't want to talk about it or don't want to hear about it. 19th of June, 269 days. Scheduled for August. There were a couple people who mentioned to Terry that they can't come now. I'm not sure, Carol. Wendy, how long are you going to be on Oahu? April 12th to the 20th. Wanda, you're going to be here soon. You're just right around the corner.
I'll do it like that next time. So next
She can't get settled. The what other spots? Oh, Halikoa. But you can only go there if you're military. No, you can. That's right. You can go there if you're military, non-military. Wendy, how many days are you going to be here, Wendy? I think it almost dovetails with when I'm going to be in Mexico. Thank goodness. Do any of you guys, when you're actually just at the beach and you hear that sound, you hear the music in the background, and listen to the plane, this noise right here. Do you ever hear that noise when you're at the beach, when you're closing your eyes, and when you hear it anywhere else, it just kind of takes you right back to being at the beach again? On Filet Day. That's exactly right, Lance. That's exactly what I told a couple of those guys. I said, listen, homeboy, if you don't like it, you can leave. I think I give disclaimers, you know, about the topics, but I don't care about someone's political views, man. I really don't. It makes no difference to me whatsoever. I could care less. It makes no impact on me, and I'm not trying to put mine on them, but it was just related to travel, and it got into other things, and people ask about, you know, other things and whatever. That was the reason we brought it up, because I want Canadians that feel bad about what's going on to maybe have a different perspective. But it's not my place to try and convince them otherwise. But, you know, maybe if they have a venue to where they can vent or whatever, I figured I don't care. Yeah, you just kind of close your eyes, don't you? Hear the waves and a plane going by once in a while, and then you hear the, you know, people laughing, and it's just relaxing. 72 more days, huh, Donna? You guys notice that Waikiki Wendy Silva, Kailua Wendy Silva is not telling me how many days she's going to be here. I may be in Maui too, I'm not sure. Or Kauai or the Big Island. Noise memories. I like that word, Cheryl. Have you guys noticed that we started using that phrase, make Hawaii happen? I bought that website to make Hawaii happen. So we're going to do a website just on make Hawaii happen that's just video and photo based. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to do t-shirts around it and what have you. I promise the website and t-shirts are going to sneak up on you out of the blue. It'll just be one day we'll have them. Sooner than later, I promise. Yeah, it does. Wendy Silva. 122 days, 10 hours. So, Lance, I forgot, man. Are you coming this year at 25? Are you coming at 26? Look what Sue wrote. That is so cool. What do you mean open air church? Sue says, we go to Unity Church of Diamond Head. I wonder, where is that? It's an open air church. Man, how cool would that be? 29 days for Travis. Yeah, we're going to do that. I also bought Aloha Club. And that's just going to be a website dedicated to the Aloha Club. It'll be password protected, only for members only. But I'm trying to think of some things. What would you guys like? That's actually something. Let's figure that out. And then we'll do some giveaways. But I want to keep you on here for a little bit, just to help me answer these questions. What if you guys, just fantasy-wise, what would you like? What would you like to see in a club, like an Aloha Club? And what this is what I generally think it would be. It would be something to where it's not a set number of people. Anybody can join, but it's where you get like a what's the name of it? Like a discount card. You'd get like discounts to all the places here on Oahu. It'd be like the Go City card for Oahu, but it'd be worth something. It'd be like every discount that you can get, plus more on like Duke's and Nothing like a stupid free hula pie, something like that. To be something really substantial, you know, and across the board discounts at hotels, things like that. So what would things you guys like to see that would make you motivate you to be a member of a club, like a travel club? Yeah, reward points, anything, throw out any ideas you have. They're all good. Could someone just type in like Aloha Club a few times, like with asterisks? Godmother, could you do that, like asterisks, and just type in Aloha Club with some asterisks or something, so I could scan this, so I could see what you guys are writing? Wendy, here, it's what we've talked about before. Here's what it is. So the Aloha Club, some sort of a club that we can create that will give members exclusive discounts to things other than what's on the website. For example, if you go to the website, going to Hawaii, you're going to get the same type of services you may Expedia, Travelocity, or directly from the hotels. But I want to have something that you can book. You can book hotels on the Going to Hawaii website. But I don't want. Thank you very much, guys. Now I'll know. The reason I'm doing that is from right there, from where Cheryl is down, I'll be able to scan and scrape these comments much easier. There you go. Okay, I got you. I love that, Janet. I like the 8s. That makes it stand out even more. So anybody could go onto the Going to Hawaii website. They're going to be able to go on and book travel, book whatever. We're not going to have every hotel in Waikiki on there. Only hotels that I can cut a deal with, or where we can get like a rate or something like that. And then the Aloha Club will be that exact same thing, but you get discounts. Like you'll get, like I'll cut a deal with like a Let's Eat, or we'll have like gift certificates available for a week or for a month or for a certain period of time, things like that. But I want it to be, I don't want it to be it's not going to be a for-profit, but we will charge for it. And what we'll do with the money that we generate for it, we'll give a percentage of that back to the community, or to go buy book bags for kids in the schools or something like that. Oh, that's good. Discounts on merchandise. Okay. Oh, that's cool, Sue. Hotel gift shop discounts. Those may be a little bit difficult because they're more corporate, but yeah, keep those coming. I want to do, like within the Aloha Club, do like a happy hour, like a happy hour rate across, not necessarily across the board, but something that's happy hour all the time, like all the way throughout the year, not all the way throughout the day. But you know how happy hours come in and go out of season? I want to have something like that to go all the way across the board. Yeah, those discounts will be, and it may end up being, it may not be worth it to even have an Aloha Club. And it may just be easier and better just to have the discounts on the website. There's not a reason for the exclusivity, but I just want to have that option, I don't know, Lance, if these keep the volatility in the market like they are now, man, I'll be able to handle about a $40 tab for sure. $40 tab any day. Oh, Jenny, you're not listening because not all my ideas are great. But I appreciate that. But I will tell you one thing that's going to separate us for sure against all other aggregate hotel websites. Like for example, I said this before, so forgive me if you're hearing it again. Years ago, we helped develop a couple of websites like Dallas.com, Seattle.com, Boston.com, what have you. And what they did is that they repurposed, as an affiliate website, they repurposed the content from Hotels.com. And at the time, they were paying like at the very beginning, 15%. So 15% of the booked rate. So if you went to, just use this as an example, Dallas.com and booked a hotel in Dallas, then the people that own Dallas.com 15% of the reservation total. And that was really worth it. That was worth it for someone to build a website, drive traffic to that site, and generate revenue. Well, the hotels and Hotels.com have an agreement together, and Hotels.com was finding out that they were paying out a lot of commissions to people that own websites like Dallas.com, and then they took their commission from 15% to 12% to 10% to 8%. Now it's like 5%, and the 5% of a reservation doesn't make it worthwhile. But what's happening is that Hotels.com saw that Dallas.com was generating so much revenue and taking away so many of their reservations in Dallas that they had to buy Dallas. They bought Dallas.com for $74 million just for the website, which was that's a good rate, because they were losing all that money to Dallas.com. And so what they thought, Hotels.com, if they just bought that website, that would almost immediately mean that content, those reservations from Dallas.com would come to Hotels.com, and that's not at all what happened. They went to other aggregate websites, and some did go to hotels, but it didn't all go there. So they had to actually reboot Dallas.com, and I think even today Dallas.com is up and operational, but it's ran by Hotels.com. So what we want to do is, rather than make you a deal on the rate, we will have the same rate across the board, but I will be able to give you, like, for example, free Catamaran, free Circle Island tours, free PCC passes, free Holokai passes, dinner passes to Duke's, $50 gift card, something like that. So we're able to give you things that these other websites, it's not like they can't do it, it's just that they don't do it. They don't have the willingness or the horsepower or drive or the personnel or something to do it for some reason. So what was Dale Rogers' idea? Dale's got some good ideas. Let me go back. Oh, bigger discounts. If I were doing it for profit, I would say we would charge you $99 a year. Let's say you get the Aloha Club for $99 a year. Well, if you're not coming for a year, why would you buy it? But if you were like coming through 4 times a year, it'd be worth it. But if you're not coming until next year, you're not going to pay $99 this year. But you shouldn't, because you're not getting anything out of it. You know what I mean? So it kind of makes it clunky if you're charging for it, in my opinion. That's not too far off, Cheryl. That's not a bad idea. Oh yeah, it'd be all islands. The website, even just because 80% or 70% of the people who come to Hawaii come to Oahu, that would be a prospect of ours. The others are split up by the other islands. But yeah, we will definitely use highlight all the other islands. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Well, do you guys remember the entertainment card? We did their commercials. The entertainment cards, they were owned by CUC International. So when you saw that national commercial where people are buying a entertainment card and that big fat book that used to come with before the internet, and you would take it and you get discounts on restaurants and stuff. But that type of thing, it's so difficult to run that. All right, let's do a giveaway. Let's do a trivia question. This is going to be an easy one to do. All right. Third correct answer. You guys know the drill, man. If you want a catamaran, you got to take a trolley. You want a trolley, you got to take a catamaran. Here we go. It's easy breezy. Third correct answer wins. How much is the public price for sparkling wine here at the Koa Oasis Booze Shack? How much is the sparkling wine? Third correct answer wins. Yeah, those entertainment books, we could knock that whole thing off, man, real easy. We used to do the airline, the commercial for their airline book, for the entertainment books. Oh, come on, are you guys kidding me? This should be 3 and out. Nancy Edwards. Nancy can't play. Ginger Leon Oles. You got it. So Nancy, can you play or no? Are you going to be here in 2025? I don't think you are. Nancy, let me know if you can't come in 2025, because I think. Hang on, Ginger. I got to confirm with Nancy. I think she's not coming. No, you can't play. Nancy, you're stream killer too. Okay, Ginger, you win, because Nancy ruined it for everybody. Ginger, you win. Very good. What would you like? When are you coming? Are you coming in 2025? I'll go over the rules again in case some of you are ignoring what I'm saying. I know, Nancy, it's okay. I get carried away too. You're coming in May. Absolutely fantastic. Here's what you guys need to do. If you're going to play these contests, listen to what I'm about to say, if you would, please. So I don't have to repeat it, because I know I've heard it back. Oh my God, I want to shoot myself. It's so annoying. So here's the thing. Here's the rules. If you win, you need to send a direct message to Terry on the group page, right? Tell her what you won. Tell her your first name, last name, email, phone number, and approximate dates of arrival. Do it all in one message. If you don't do it in one message, God is going to put you in the hands of the Antichrist, who is Terry, and no telling what's going to happen then. So please don't do that. Yes, and disclaimer, passes cannot be transferred, sold, or anything. They're yours. If you can't take them, give them back to us and we'll give them to somebody else, right? Please do that. Oh, I'm sorry, Lucille. Was I too loud? Did I wake you up, you lazy bum? Yes, we're going to do a post, which we probably should have done a long time ago, that just says I won, and it has everything on there that you need. I don't know if the people that violate the rules are going to read it or not, but at least it'll be there. So we're going to post that. Catamaran pass. Okay, here we go. And it's good for me to know what pass you want. That way I can kind of sway the people to the trolley or the catamaran pass. All right. Oh, look, and the tide's coming up. All right, we're going to do some easy ones. Let's just rip through some passes. All right, here we go. Third correct answer. Third correct answer. It's got to be complete and total. Complete and total, exact spelling. You have to be coming in 2025. And if your name's Nancy Edwards, you can't play. What is the name of our wonderful host at the Koa Oasis Booze Shack? Third correct answer. Oh yeah, one more thing. If you've won a trolley, you got to take a catamaran. If you won a catamaran, you got to take a trolley. You guys should know that. Me too, Nancy. Nancy, I will tell you this, because you're such a wonderful. Yeah, you won't play. It's such a wonderful member. You let me know, because I understand that. I remember reading about the circumstances. You let me know, and I'll set you up with a full collection of passes. Okay. Kailua, Wendy Silva, but she's disqualified. She can't play. No, I'm teasing. I would have loved to have seen the look on her face. What? Kailua, Wendy Silva wins. Kailua, Wendy Silva. Can you believe she doesn't have an entire inventory of every pass? What would you like? Kailua, Wendy Silva. It's almost like she's cheating. Cheater, cheater. Chemo it is. What do you want, Kailua, Wendy Silva? Do you really? You really need a trolley pass? As much of you scan passes, I would think you'd have those. Okay, you know what to do, Wendy. Send an email to expedia.com. Tell them your first name, your last name. Any items you may have for sale that you'd like to have listed on their website. I'm teasing. You know what to send to Terry. Congratulations. What are you doing, you weirdo? All this abuse. Do you know I almost stopped saying places I've gone because it's always like, oh yeah, I went there with Kailua, Wendy Silva. Kailua, Wendy Silva, and I went there. Kailua. I'm thinking, man, it's like, you know, all these places I've gone, it's like you or Janet, you or Janet, you or Janet. And I'm actually more of an isolationist, so I'm wondering how I'm getting all this. So, Lance, did you tell me, are you coming in 2025 or is it 26? Yeah, sure. So that's it. Koa. And that's Hilton Hawaiian Village down that walkway there. And Rainbow Drive-In. Rainbow Drive-In, the Rainbow Tower. Rainbow Drive-In. Lucille's doing good. She just had a little hot dog. Yep, got Lucille's prescription. She's doing fine. She's got an appointment in a couple of weeks. Everything's good with her. So far, so good. 2026. God dang, that's crazy. Yeah, bring a stadium cushion. Dale, you're right. Debbie says, in the club it would be nice to have information on supporting travel agencies where you can book your entire vacation itinerary, supplying links for information, knowing information to these sites. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. Doing an Alaska cruise. Someone was asking, I'm not going to Mexico. I'm just teasing. I actually shouldn't tease about that because I know some of you, for some reason, want to know that I'm here. I mean, you'll know I'm here because you'll see the streams. But I'm just teasing. I was saying that because Kailua, Wendy Silva is coming, and I was pretending that I was going to not be here. But what's cool is, you know who's going to be here at the same time is the Aussie Nightmare. So I think having the Aussie Nightmare and Wendy do some activities together would be great. Debbie, are you a travel agent? It's okay if you are. I have nothing against travel agents. It's just, yeah, and some people need them, some people use them, for sure. But we're not going to support them because it's not, you know, it's just not, I don't know, I just don't like doing it. Well, if I went to Mexico, she'd for sure go. I was actually looking at the planning my Maui trip for this summer. We are definitely going to be doing that. All right, so let's kind of do a little planning here, and then we'll do another giveaway. Since Wendy and I are probably only going to do one live stream this Nightmares trip that she's here, what would you guys like to see us do? Would you like to see us go to the Hanama Bay Ridge and hike that? Or just go on a drive around the South Shore? A drive around the North Shore? Or a let's eat? What would you guys like? The struggle, man, the struggle. All right, let's see. So a hike, Waimea Bay. Can't do Waimea Bay in the gardens. There's no connection out there. I'd like to. North Shore to the east side. That's good. Yeah, Manoa Falls, no reception. Could do Makapu'u Lighthouse. Yeah, that's actually a good one. We could do that. We have streamed the entire way. We've done the South Shore, but we've never drove it really well. No, wait, did we do it? We did it last time. Yeah. Oh yeah, Bogart's was really good, huh? Good. I've never eaten there before. I went there with her when we just walked in and didn't eat. I don't think we did. Like Eva Beach, it's all right. Where the wind blows. Yeah, Manoa Falls is great, but I have to do that as a produced video. I was going to try and do that one day this week, but I was going to hike from Waikiki to Manoa Falls, and then do the produced video and then walk back. But it's a beautiful walk. I love that walk, but I think it may be boring to you guys. But I would still stream it just in case you guys liked it. PCC, I'm not sure if we could do. I'll tell you what I would do is if we did a South Shore or North Shore drive, I would go into PCC just to test it. Koa Ranch, you can't stream there either. Yeah, Polly has great. Bailey's chair, I'd do that. That definitely has. But all down there by Pele's Chair, that is some great coastal shots, man. That's beautiful down there. Oh, the yeah, red dirt, yeah. What I thought about also is doing Lanakai Beach at sunrise and then hike up Lanakai Trail, but you guys don't like that. I've done that a couple of times. You guys don't like it. Now, a rental car is the best, but you just have to wait and park your car. But you could do the Uber there and back, but I would always do a rental car, Jen. I know you know this, but I would always do a rental car simply because once you do it and you're done with it, you can do so many other things around that same area. Yeah, PCC is great, but it needs to be a produced video. I'll tell you what I really liked. I liked doing Colina. That was really cool, but we just did that. We could do another sail. We could do a sunset sail. I know Wendy wants to go look at apartments over in Haleiwa, Lanakai, that whole area over there. Yeah, how's the wind's going to be a little different. I should have told you that. The audio's not going to be as clear just because of. You guys want to look this way? We could do that. I would have to figure out what to do with Lucille. That hike would be brutal to take her on. I'll go look at apartments, but I refuse to go into Waikiki and look at apartments. Could do Turtle Canyon. Kailua, Wendy, would you do the snorkeling in the Turtle Canyon? I think that'd be cool to do the Turtle Canyon snorkel. I wouldn't mind doing a Let's Eat at Haleiwa Joe's over there in Kaneohe. Or the Sandbar. I think we'd have reception out there, the Kaneohe Sandbar, Uncle Bob's. That would actually be a good one to do. Yeah, you can tell the... how about that music, huh? Rocky is... that. She's moved, now she's facing... oh, you can see her. She's right there. Do you see her? She's moved up the beach. How about the sandbar? That'd be cool, huh? That that seal down there, by the way, in case you're not on here earlier, that's Rocky, the seal. That's the mama seal that has the baby, or she's had it, I think, each of the last 4 years. And she's down there on Kaimana Beach, right there, Kaimana Beach. There's that beautiful baby. The black baby comes out. The black baby's hair, it sticks straight up like that. And it is jet black. Jet black. She wants to look in Kailua and Lanakai area for sure. Oh no, Sue, don't say that. Oh, the Wailana. Okay. I mean, I thought you were talking about a different place. There's another place right across from, right down from Wayfinder. I thought that's what you were talking about. Aussie Nightmare, there she is. Aussie Nightmare, you're going to be here the same time Waikiki. I'm sorry, Kailua Wendy Silva. It kind of rolls off your tongue, doesn't it? Kailua Wendy Silva. How many of you want me to get Kailua Wendy Silva to do some snorkeling? We can do shark cage diving. Oh my goodness. No, don't ever say that about the neighbor. No way. Aussie Nightmare, you and Wendy could do happy hours and let's eat and hang down. She can show you her criminal behavior with Michelle Boyle. The criminal behavior she does with Michelle Boyle. Yeah, shark cage diving. I want to record that. I've done that twice now. It's pretty cool. You'll throw up though, probably. Helicopter tour would be a little too funky, I think. That guy's got a wet weight vest. Huh. He was out there, watch this guy right here, he was out there looking for metal, or metal detecting, right there. So I'm going to ask him a question here real quick. Oh no, I guess I won't. He was off to the races, man. He only found like a little crowbar out there. Yeah, lunch at Haleiwa Joe's. I think that's the vote. We'll put up a poll. What's the one activity that Kailua Wendy Silva should do with Tony in the limited time that she's going to be here? Blue Line Trolley? Yeah, we could do that. Exactly, Kailua Wendy Silva. You have park rangers. I'm going to do my best to find Juan. Before you get out here. Oh, I bet I won't be jealous. I bet I won't. Look at this little kid. Just paddleboarding his face off. Good job, man. Good job. Well, that must be his dad coming in. He's not going to get out. This little kid. Look at him, man. Good job, man. He just fell off, but he was doing a great job. That is so cool. Look, and here comes his mom to help him out. That's so cool. That is so awesome. Look, this kid's going to put on his little strap. out there, young man. Knock it out. There you go. Good job. Get further up on your board there, dude. Get a little further up. That's awesome. He came in here all the way standing up on his own. There he is. There you go. Stagger those feet a little bit, boy. One in front, not side by side. There you go. His dad's got to tell him to stagger his feet. He's putting his feet together. You got to do it like that. There you go. There you go. Perfect. No, it isn't. Cursed him. He shouldn't have his feet together like that, sir. There you go. Push him. Maybe his dad's not sure how to do it. Spin him around. There you go. His dad's losing patience with him. That's what Lucille's doing. She's hard at work. He's got to stagger his feet. He's right at the halfway mark on his. There you go. He's on the halfway point of his board. There you go. Good job, young man. There you go. That's a little tough to be pushing out from the with the current coming in, but he's doing it. There you go. Good boy. Good man. Outstanding. Oh yeah, she's had a little hot dog, a little water. She's good to go. Look at that kid. He's doing a good job, man. He should get up a little further on that board, but he's doing good. And spread his legs, scissor like that, instead of side by side. You got a lot more power that way, boy. A lot better balance. And his mama is right here. Mama Bear watching him. Making sure nothing bad happens. That's so cool. But that kid, I promise you, he's going to remember this for the rest of his life, and he's going to be telling all kinds of stories. Man, I was out there in the biggest waves ever. We were on North Shore, and it was crazy, and man, it was big waves, but I was out there on my paddleboard, as he should. Yeah, we are at the Koa Oasis Booze Shack, which is right here. It has it's a great location. Look at this. That's Waikiki shore right there, and the Outrigger Reef is right beside it. Obviously Diamond Head in the background. Waikiki is all in the back behind those hotels. This way is Hilton Hawaiian Village. Hilton Hawaiian Village, Halikoa. Down beyond is Ilikai. Look at that proud mama right there, just watching her kid. That's so cool. With the pickleball courts in the background. For those of you just now coming on, this right here, that's Rocky. You know Rocky the seal? That's the monk seal that has the baby out there at Kaimana Beach. She must patrol this area. I don't know where she goes. She must go all around the island, but she goes to that beach right there to have her baby, or she has the last couple of years. And someone was asking the other day, maybe you're on here, maybe you're not, but they were asking about the whales. The whales have left. The humpbacks are on their way back like 6,000 miles, and they swim for like 6 to 8 weeks from Alaska to Hawaii and have their babies, and then they hightail it back. And the gray whales are the ones that go from Alaska down to Cabo. They go through, or La Paz and all down Baja, but they go from Alaska all the way down the coast. So Monterey, San Luis Obispo, all those, Santa Monica, you can see them a little bit. But in San Diego, for some reason, they get really close in San Diego because they have a long, in San Diego, there's a super, super long kelp bed that is loaded up with the plankton and fish and stuff that they eat. So you'll see the gray whales going from Alaska down through, all the way down to Cabo, and you'll see them feeding on that kelp bed, and they'll turn on their stomachs, or on their backs, and they'll take their tails and hit those big kelp beds. And those kelp beds are like miles long. They're hundreds of feet deep, and you know, really wide, and they just hit them, and they teach their babies to eat that food on their way back. So they go from Alaska down to Cabo and La Paz area, the point of Baja, Mexico, the gray whales, and they make their way back. It takes them 6 to 8 weeks of non-stop swimming to get from Alaska down to Cabo. Oh my God, if Wendy and Leanne want to do paddleboarding, I'll pay for the paddleboarding lessons, and I'll give them $100 a piece if we can live stream it. Any day, anytime, anywhere. So how many of you guys want to see the Aussie Nightmare in Waikiki, I'm sorry, Kailua Wendy Silva paddleboard live on a live stream? Dang, where did they go? Oh, they're over there. They moved a little bit. Yeah, you can tell the surf's coming up. Rocky's going to need to move because she's going to be getting some water right on her booty here in a minute. Oh my gosh. If you guys remember, one of the most hilarious photos ever was Kailua Wendy Silva and the floaty with Cece DeVille holding each other's hands when they were reenacting the Titanic Rose and Jack shot. My heart will go on. This would be better. Oh my God, you've got to be kidding, man. You okay? Or you hot? You okay? You good? All right. Put some ice one on your tummy. Ooh, that feels good. All right, guys, let's go for a walk. You want to do it? No, we're going to do it out here. I'm going to sit right here. We're going to do it. At the lagoon? The lagoon? Well, I'm not paying you in Aussie money. I'll pay you in flat green dollars. Oh my gosh, Janet, that was one of the funniest photos ever. What was better was when I first walked up, they both had their hats down and they'd been about probably asleep for about 10 minutes. I walked up and they just barely caught the corner. Wendy looked up and recognized me. She looked up and she's like, "Huh?" And they both sat up. It was just, oh, look, right there, flying and crying. I mean, if you're gonna leave on a Thursday. For God's sakes, don't leave on a Friday or a Saturday. The pebbly sand. Oh my. Oh yeah, you could. Give me. Let's take just about 5 minutes because I need to charge something up here for just a minute. Then we'll go on a walk. You almost died. What, Wendy? Yeah, we're going to go for a stroll in just 1 second. No, that lagoon is not a challenge. We're going to do it right here. You guys have to agree to do it right here. So regardless of the time of day, that's where we got to do it. There may be a little waves, there may not be waves. What are you talking about? Oh, going over to Ala Moana? Or, yeah, Ala Moana Beach Park. We don't want to go over there. Oh, when you saw me? Yeah. Right here. Yeah, give me a minute. I'm just charging up a battery. Hang on 1 second. Oh yeah. That was hilarious. You and CC DeVille, that was the best. Just hanging on to each other's hands like this, like Jack and Rose. My heart will go on forever. Do you guys want to go by Hilton Hawaiian Village or do you want to go that way? Oh my God, it'll be the most watched live stream ever. Kailua, Wendy, Sylvia, if you were any type of a good sport, you would get Juan to come down here and show you how to do it. Oh, I have the voice of a mockingbird. Leanne, are you kidding me? Please go left. That way, okay, cool. sorry, Lucille. You have to wake up. These people want to go walking, which means you got to wake up. All right. It's not a monk baby, it's a monk mama. That sucker's big old fat broad. Just chilling like a villain. Got that beautiful beach body. Boy, did she leave? Oh no, she's over there. Oh, sorry, Lucille. No, it's recorded music. There's the pickleball court some of you guys were asking about. Get a little hot. She's passed out, man. There's Rocky. Look at her. She's wiped out. See how far she's moved up? Yeah, like and share. Thanks for the reminder. Like and share. That's your cover charge. Oh yeah, you can see. Yeah, you can see it's a girl. That's so cool. The volunteers come out here and
Take a picture of this.
guard the seal. Is who okay? The monk seal? Yeah, I want to try and get a picture of her face because her face is, she's got her nose is like a like a hippo nose, but smaller, and it's like full of algae. Let me try and get it. See her face. Yeah, there are no turtles out here. It's too shallow. The tide's too low. It's coming in, but it's not going to come in fast enough. Thank you, Nancy. Yeah, I don't know where her baby is. They track her baby too because they tag it. And I think you can go online and watch where she is. But I was looking at Rocky and I couldn't see any tags on it. They usually have like those little Apple tags. I mean, obviously it's not what it is, but it's like those. It has the same function. You can track them anywhere. That is the Dale Rogers Waikiki Shore Hotel right here. Let me go back a little bit so you can look at it. There it is. Look, Dale, they're on your place. Do you want me to tell them to leave? No, I don't what? Oh yeah, don't yell. Man, I need to go to the bathroom, but I don't know where I could put my phone down unless I cut the stream. I could lie to you, but I thought I'd just tell you the truth. Let's end the stream, and I'll come back on in a few minutes. I'm going to go into the Outrigger Reef. All right. Okay, guys, we're out.